Alright, so before we get started, you're going to need a few items. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those out of the bank real quick. So if you have Karamja gloves, you're going to want to grab those. You're going to want to grab the lightest gear you have. If you have penance gloves, boots of lightness, you just want to stay as light as possible. You're going to need to withdraw 440 GP, and that's for the boat ride to Brimhaven and also the fee to get into the agility course. You're also going to want to grab a basket of strawberries or cake. You want light food. Baskets of strawberries are the best. You're also going to want to grab an agility potion. If you have cake or pie, that's good as well. You want to stay below 20 hit points while you're there. Most beginning free-to-play players will know this area. Come up here where Dragon Slayer is, and then you're just going to walk through this gate right here. There's no requirements. So the reason I brought Karamja Gloves 1 is because these give an additional 10% bonus whenever you're going over obstacles. And right now I'm working on getting the harder ones because they have pretty significant bonuses. Whenever you do the Karamja Diaries, after you've completed them, you can talk to Pirate Jackie the Fruit. She will update you, and if you ever lose your gloves or whatever, she can give you more. So this is the chick that you'll trade in tickets that you get through this mini game. Also where you can recolor your Graceful. If you have the Elite Karamja gloves, you will also get half a chance of getting extra tickets while you're playing the mini game. So pay Captain Izzy to enter here. Then you're going to climb down. When you're down here, you're going to see this little bar right here is red. That means that I haven't tagged a pillar. And these pillars right here are what dispenses tickets, and every minute it changes. Now, you won't get a ticket initially on your first one. You have to tag at least one before you start getting tickets. Once I tag this one, the next one will give me a ticket if I make it in time. Alright, so now it's green. So now what you want to do is you want to go back to the center. Whenever you see this right here, this is a poison dart trap. And while it doesn't actually poison you, it reduces your agility if you miss it. So that's why you bring the agility potion. Ideally, you want to be in the center whenever you start out. That way you can reach any of the obstacles in here fastest. So as soon as I tag this, I should get a ticket. So there's a ticket. And now I want to run back to the center as fast as possible. And what you can do to avoid poison darts is just go around them. You have enough time to where pretty much any obstacle in here you can go around and you will be fine. This right here is the center. This is where I try to stand every time. You always want to keep the arrow in sight because it might spawn somewhere close over here and it looks like it hasn't changed. There's not a good indication of when it changes except that you pretty much just have to pay attention. This light won't change unless you miss it. You can see now it's changed. We're going to have to go south, climb over the wall. Now another thing about these tickets is whenever you go to trade them in, the higher your agility level, the more experience you're going to get. For every level over 40, I believe, you get an additional 5 experience per ticket. So that could really make a huge difference. If you want to get your Graceful recolored, it'll take 250 tickets. Since it takes 1 minute per ticket, that's 60 tickets an hour. So it takes several hours to get the blue Graceful, I think around 5.5 hours. Additionally, if you didn't spend those tickets, that's over 100,000 experience you could have, depending on your level, but I think for everyone it's probably at least 100,000. You can also use the rapid heal. If you're down below 20 hit points, just turn rapid heal on. The reason that you want to get 20 hit points is because once your health goes 20 hit points or below, the damage you take is a couple hit points less. Nothing in here will hit over a 5 on you, I believe. It goes down to like 2s and 3s once you're below 20 hit points. And then you can just remove 1 strawberry and it'll heal you significantly. As you can see, 65 to 71 hit points. And then if you get hit by the poison darts, you can just use your agility potion to boost your agility back up. Your agility will go back up pretty quick. And just so you can see exactly where the center is, and then the exit northeast. So I'm going to keep an eye on that because if it changes directions to one of these closer by, if you're only looking here, you can't really tell. I'm going to go through the poison dart way and see if I actually get hit. That way I can show you what it looks like whenever you fail. And I pass it again. Alright, let's see if I fail it going back through. Alright, so that time I failed the poison darts. You can see it dropped me by 2 levels. So a lot of people will continue to try to do this, not realizing that it's dropping their agility significantly. And I mean, if you fail it over and over again, you're going to have really low agility and you won't even realize it. So that's why you should try to avoid those if you can. If you just feel like rushing it, just bring more agility potions, and so 1 agility potion will bring me back up to 71, and then you can pretty much just wait that out. Another key thing to remember here is that you may want to bank your tickets eventually, especially if you're doing the 20 hit point blow method. If you die in here, you're going to lose your tickets. You may want to have a set number, like 50 tickets or something, that you bank at. Whenever I was going for 250, I'd just did it all here. I mean, as long as you're paying attention, you're not going to die, but definitely don't risk it if you have a lot of tickets on you. I recommend bringing AUX or darts or something to fletch. You have a lot of time, you could be doing something, and in my opinion, this is way more fun than doing rooftop agility, where it gets very boring doing the same thing over and over. So I'm going to get 10 tickets and then I'll go ahead and cash them in. Another thing you want to be aware of is these planks right here. They change every time. Just look for the one that doesn't have any breaks in it. So that's now 10 tickets. I'm going to go ahead and go exchange them. So to exit, like I said before, run northeast, looking for the plank that has nothing, no breaks on it. Let's see how much experience I can get for 10 tickets. 4,230 agility experience. If you don't like doing agility, this is a great kind of semi-AFK way to do agility. And in my opinion, it's fun. I actually really enjoyed doing this course, and I hated agility beforehand. Rooftop agility is just so boring. So this right here, in my opinion, is a fantastic way to do agility. So I hope that helped you guys out. If this did help you, please give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. Maybe you have a better suggestion or something I could do, I could improve. But as far as I know, that is the best way to do it. Take care, guys.